ingredients for our pizza dough recipe are as follows. We have 2 teaspoons of salt, 1/4 cup maple syrup, 2 teaspoons of instant dry yeast, 1 3/4 cup warm water, and 4 cups of flour. With your water, you want it to be lukewarm, not hot. And you want to mix your instant yeast in. The reason we do that is to get the yeast to combine with the water. We find it combines better with the dough. So add your 2 teaspoons of yeast to warm water. I like using a whisk. It seems to mix it really well. You want to leave that for about 2 minutes until you see bubbles on top, and you know your yeast has activated. As you can see, the yeast has started to bubble in the water. This means it's activated. Should be okay to use now with the flour. So we'll begin combining ingredients. Here's our flour. We can add our salt, our maple syrup, and our water. Now that we've combined all our ingredients, we're ready to mix. One thing I did forget to mention during the flour scene was we do use bread flour. And the reason that we do use bread flour is it's a high gluten content. Makes very tough, stretchy dough. And we just find it's a good finished product. So we can begin mixing. For kneading, I like to knead the dough quite a bit. It does help build it. Makes it more stretchy the more kneading and more working you do of the dough. It's kind of a lengthy process. It pays off in the end. The bread flour makes a big difference for us personally. I find it's a very glutinous dough. Comes with a really good crunch, especially if you get it nice and crisp near the pizza oven fire. But it works well for us. Some people like to mix different flours. This is the recipe we've been doing for a while and we've enjoyed it. So when weighing your dough out, you want to cut it up into pieces and definitely weigh it. 300 grams will make about a 12-inch pizza. So try and split it up into 300-gram pieces. I'm very close there. Not going to make any difference. So yeah, definitely cut it up. Weigh each ball before you put it in the proofing box to know that you have equal amounts and you should make the same size of pizza. So this recipe will make 3 12-inch pizzas. There's enough left for an 8-inch pizza if you have a child in the family, or maybe a nice loaf of garlic bread, or just pizza. I mean, if you're firing up an oven, chances are we're going to make a smaller pizza. Now that our dough is shaped and formed and ready for proofing, typically we proof our dough overnight in the refrigerator. However, we have done it in about a 6-hour time frame. Usually depends on how long the wife gives me notice that people are coming. When you're proofing, you want to put your dough in the proofing box. Give it some room. It's going to expand quite a bit. I do oil my dough. It's a good thing to do so they don't stick together and they don't stick to the box. So give it a nice coat of oil and then proof it in the, or stick it in the box for proofing. Again with the second one. That one there. And our baby dough for garlic bread or a small pizza. Here's the finished product after a 6-hour proof. As I said, we like to leave it in the fridge overnight. We do find it's more glutinous in the morning. It allows everything to combine better. But it all depends on how much notice you get. So that is our dough. We want to thank you for watching. If you like our content, subscribe for more.